Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about how I store my makeup collection. This is more of a storage video than it is a collection video. I already did a collection series earlier this year. I'll try to remember to link the playlist down below for that, but today I'm going to be talking about how I store my makeup, just because my makeup isn't typically stored in the typical way. It's kind of odd, and right now what I'm showing you, this is basically what's on my desk. This is like my skincare right here, basically this area, and right here is like my makeup that I'm using on a regular basis. Clearly I don't use all of it at once, but that's what I would reach for the summer, and I have a video on that, like what I'm using for summer 2016, something like that. I don't remember how I titled it. I'll link that video down below because I'm not going to get into this, but I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to show that I have some makeup on display and I have some makeup on that's stored, and we're going to talk about the one that's stored away right now. Okay, so this top drawer is basically where I hold all of my makeup and like my nail polishes. I just this set is just like built into my room. It's like part of my closet, so yeah. Everything in here holds all of my extra makeup and my extra nail polish, like the ones that I'm not planning to use in the summer. So let's pull this out. And what's interesting, or what's different about my collection, is that I actually upcycle a lot of things, and that's how it looks. So it looks like there's a lot of things in here, and yes, there is. So I'm just gonna get through that real quick. So I have this jar that was from a scented candle, and the scent of the candle is Suit and Tie. It smells like a man, and I actually really like it. It's like my favorite scent of a man was in this bottle. But anyways, I just pulled like my lipstick in here because I find out that it just saves some space. And, you know, I don't know, like, why not? I upcycle a lot of things just because storage containers can be really expensive, and this is such a temporary set also, that I just don't want to invest in something, and later on when I do want to invest in my actual like storage for makeup or like and my beauty products, that it won't fit. So this is just like my temporary solution, and maybe I might like carry some of these things along with me, but who knows along the road. This is just my current situation. So I have here, like, this was like a jar full of hair mat. Like, this was like for a hair mask, this product right here. And in here inside I keep my mini nail, not mini nail polish, my mini lip glosses. Like I got some e.l.f. lip glosses in here, and also have like a lip set, lip set last year, and this is just where I stored them. And these three jars, or these three cans right here, they're all tea cans, and they are just like really well made. Like it's a nice tea can, and it really opens. And so this one, they actually are different kinds of teas, and they all have different colors in them, except something is like these two are switched from what I wanted to order in the order of it. But I made it so that way, like the red can was supposed to be for like my lip products. So I have like my liquid lipsticks and my lip pencils in here, and these two I actually have my cream eyeshadows. So this one I actually was supposed to put my neutral colors in here, but these are actually where my colorful eyeshadow pencils are. Probably gonna switch them up later on. Not right now, it's not that big of a deal. And this green one, this is where the colorful ones are supposed to be, but I accidentally put like the neutral colors in here. So that's where my neutral colors are. So in here, in this particular box, I used to do like I used to get free boxes from Starlux, and I would do reviews from them, but I didn't rank enough people to like for me to like keep me in their programs. So whatever, that's just that's not really important, but that's where I got this box. And I have a couple of Starlux boxes because they actually make really decent boxes. And what was in here was like an insert of like so like the products that I was testing out, and I just like ripped off the foam packaging that was inside, and I put like some of my Maybelline pigments in here. And these are like the Kat Von D like pencil eyeliners like that she used to sell. I actually really like these. I wish she didn't discontinue them, but I guess maybe they didn't sell as much. I don't know, but that's what that box is. These are more tea boxes. One of them I just cut off the lid so that way I can make it into sponges. I put my like beauty sponges in here, the ones that are clean. And in here are more lip products. These, because this is a square, this is actually how I reasoned it. Because this is a square box, or like a rectangular shaped box, it has corners. I put all of my like rectangular shaped or my squared lip products in this one. There's some round ones in there, but that's just because it couldn't fit in here. And because this is a circle, I put like my round lipsticks, like my round shaped lipstick containers in there. So that's just how my brain works. I thought it made sense to me. It might not make sense to you, but that's fine. This is my storage system. Alright, so I have two Starbucks boxes in here, and this first one, I can't even remember. Oh, so yeah, I have like my like eye makeup. I have like a tinted lip balm in here, but everything else is basically in eye, except for these two. These are like mini blushes that are in here. So this is like a brow powder, two, you know, cream or gel liners, and then mascaras. And in this one, I believe this is like the unopened stuff, or the things that I'm like using. I don't mind waiting to use these. This is like a powder. There's more color tattoos in here. The pigments, Milani single eyeshadow, some lip balms. There's no rhyme to reason or anything. I think this is like the ones that I haven't really touched much, and like are not going to be my priority to use up next, where the one on top was. So let's talk about this influencer box, because why not? This is just an influencer box from Christmas. I just used it because it's a really nice sized box to put some things in, and I have like Wet n Wild in here, like their face palette, and this is like, not face palette, their cheek highlights, and then a palette, and these are like, it's some more Wet n Wild, and like these are basically like mainly cheek products in here. This is from Neutrogena. I need to start using those again because I haven't touched those in a while. And in here is just a little tiny makeup bag. I don't really have a lot in here. It's just some random things that I want to reach for later on, like as the season goes by. In here is it's just a makeup bag. This is from Kate Spade. Yeah, this is from Kate Spade, and I got it because it has like the cutest saying in the front, "Kiss and make up," and it's like makeup. And so I have like all of my makeup palettes in here, like the smaller ones. That's in there. And then in the back, these are like the nail polishes that I'm not focusing on this summer. So like my darkers, some neons are in here, some glitters, and that just stores in the back just because I don't really reach for like nail polish that often anymore. And this is something that I used to clean my brushes with. This is new. I actually really like this, and this is just some Q-Tex remover, nail polish removers. Let me put this back real quick so that way this doesn't slide around. Alright, down here, this is just a little tray that I found at Dollar Tree, and it just holds a bunch of random things. like some face products right here. This is a new setting spray that I got. Some Urban Decay lipsticks, like they can't fit anywhere else, so I just put them here. And I got the Jackie Aina eyeshadow palette. I'm so happy for this. And I like to just sit like my smaller, like super smaller palettes, I put them in here. Like I have a MAC eyeshadow 9 pan palette. This is an Amber Times 9, and a small Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. Just things like that. This is like a bunch of little random stuff in here that doesn't really fit anywhere else, so that's just where that goes. And right here, these are like palettes, the ones in the front right here. So I just like place my palettes. These two are like e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes. This is their neutral palette, and this is their everyday palette. This is like their mini pro palettes, I believe that's what it's called. I got an Ulta contour kit. I actually really like that. And I got two Morphe blush palettes. These are the old ones. They discontinued these. And I'll just give you a quick look. I mean, like, might as well. And this is their 10B, and this is their 10D. Yeah. I personally like the 10D one better because it has blush and bronzers. And this one, I love this blush palette. This blush palette is just matte blush. Okay, my camera cut off for a second, but and then I have the Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche. This is their older one, like the one that they first came out with. They did come out with another one. I want to try their new contour palette duos, but I don't have space to store them, so that's kind of why I haven't gotten them. Also, I need to like finish some stuff up first. So this is like an Essence How to Make Your Face Wow palette, and this color will make your face wow. It's like really like bam pink. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know why I swatched it, but so this is another Influenster box. This was with their Carefree when I had like to try out the Carefree panty liners, and in here are some random makeup. It's like a mixture of like face powders, like so that I have a face powder here, so there's a bronzer and a blush, and then the rest are eyeshadows. So yep, e.l.f. I got two e.l.f. eyeshadows here. I got an Ulta eyeshadow palette, mini eyeshadow palette. Clearly, if you could tell, I love e.l.f. and I love eyeshadow. And I love lipstick. Alright, I'm going to pull this out. And on the bottom, I have two of my bigger eyeshadow palettes. So this one is the Morphe 28F palette. They don't sell this anymore. This was also on sale. It's just a bunch of colorful, pretty ones. And then I have one of the e.l.f. Ultimate eyeshadow palettes. This is just so pretty to look at. Like, I've used this a couple of times, like maybe like 10 times total, but I just love looking at this because I think it's so pretty. And like, you can see that it's separated into like 4 different sections. Like yes, up here is neutrals and up here is colorful, but like this is like kind of the warmer, no, this is like the cooler neutrals. This is a bit of the warmer side. And same thing with the colors here. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't even know if it's, I'm not even like in the frame earlier, but yeah. That's basically how I'm storing my makeup. I've been storing it kind of like this since almost a year. But like there's some things here and there has changed, but mainly it's been like this. I'm just gonna start cleaning up as I talk, because why not? And I don't know, I like it. I like how everything fits in this tiny I wouldn't really say this is a tiny drawer because it's pretty deep, like it's as deep as my hand. But it's kind of compact in the way that I was able to find a way to do a system for this. Like, it's not overflowing, and it kind of helps me see that I have a limit to everything. I just know I have a makeup addiction, and it's nice to like realize that if this overflows, I know like this is already too much, but I would know for sure if this overflows that I got more than I need. Even more than I already have. Oh, this is just like one of those little packets that come in like your food, like this silica packs, but because like it's oily, I just like wrap it in tissue because I don't want like the oil to possibly get around. I just like to like throw in some silica packs in here because even though I live in a pretty dry area, I can't be too careful when it comes to making sure nothing like no mold grows on my stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I store my makeup, how I upcycle everything, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Awkward hand time.